Hello, welcome back to Stardew Valley. And we have reached the first day of spring of the second year. And once we do the television, which we always need to do, it's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow, and the fortune is that the spirits are very happy today. I think that's the highest luck we can have. Maybe. We are going back again, living off the land. A new year has arrived. Keep your eyes peeled for any new kinds of seeds being stocked in your local general store. Hopefully you upgraded your tools during the winter and you're ready for a productive year. Yeah, that's some solid advice. Though in hindsight, it's not going to do you any good. So yeah, that's a good reminder. Upgrade your tools during winter. But yeah, before we actually start going, I want to just very quickly, since we have reached the second year, that please do take your time and leave a like and subscribe. They help the channel grow a lot, and also helps other people find my content easier. And if you want to leave a comment, please do. It also helps a lot. And if you leave a comment about the suggestions about what to do in the series as is, or upcoming future series, yeah, please do leave the comments. I read all the comments. But let's see what Kent, this fellow that's arrived, has to say. Hello there. My name's Kent. I just got back last night from overseas. My wife told me that a new farmer had moved in while I was gone. Well, I just wanted to introduce myself. I'll see you around. So yeah, Kent is a character that arrives with the second year. Hey, I found this in a drawer somewhere. Thought you could use it. Ham. A battery pack, okay. The price of raw materials at Robin's shop and Clint's shop has increased. Oh, okay, I'm not sure if that's something that was a thing before, but whatever. Is it in here? Where do I keep these? Or do I... Oh, there. I didn't see them. But yeah, as I said before, Kent arrived, I read all the comments. It's, I might not answer all of them, but I read all of them. Let's see what we need to clear up before we leave. It's better to clear up what we need to clear up, and we should take care of the animals before we leave. Oop, can't do that. That might, yeah, there's a thing or two we can't remove. I think we were quite lucky with the boulders. I think there's one place that's obstructing us a bit, but I think for the most part we are fine. But we should... Yeah, it's this one here that's in the way, but that we can just shift everything one over. That also possible. Yeah, let's see. I want to remove the things that shouldn't be in here. Like these blobs of things. Let's go in. Let's pick up all... Whoops. All of the eggs. Here we go. And this is something you should do, and that is, even if you open up, and you should open up and let them out when it's spring, is to always make sure there's food in the tray in case there, so like 1 or 2 that stays indoors. That way you're not going to run into the situation that where you have a dissatisfied animal because they didn't eat. There we go. Stay in there. There you go. And before we go to Pierce, which we should do as soon as possible, I will move these. Wasting a bunch of stamina or energy, whatever. Same thing, really. Let's put you there for the time being, and you there. And that one goes there, you go there, you go there. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. And there we go. We have now moved them a bit. And that should be all the stuff we need to do. Before we run it into town, we should probably get these going. And boom. Yeah, so we have a question for this episode, I would say. And that is, what crop should you buy in bulk? And yeah, that's a bit of a tricky one, because it sort of depends what you want to do and how well prepared you are for certain kind of crops. I would probably say that in my case, I want to buy as much of the most high value crop I can find. Let's talk to these people. The trees look nice today, don't they? Oh yeah. So why did you become a farmer? I want to make tons of money. It's more real than living in the city. To follow in Grandpa's footsteps. I wanted to escape my old life. Let's say we want to make a ton of money. That sounds kind of shallow, doesn't it? Yeah, but you can buy stuff with money. I wish Abby wouldn't spend... Oops. I misclicked. Oh hey, taking a break from work? Yeah, maybe. If taking a break is buying seeds so I can do some work, that... yeah, sure. But yeah, we have parsnip, bean starters, cauliflowers, potatoes, tulips, kale, jazz, garlic. Yeah, that's it. Right. I have no idea how many cauliflowers we want to have. When it comes to bean starters is the only thing you can't walk through. So let's start with buying them, say 30 of them. There we go. Let's buy 4 jazz seeds. That's as much as we are going to need. Let's see, should we buy potatoes? Potatoes is a good crop to plant. Let's buy 50 of them. Let's see. 8. So 56. Whoops. Once again, misclick. Kale is actually quite valuable if you process it. Same with garlic, if I remember correctly. I have no idea about rice, to be honest. We could buy a few and test. Yeah, let's buy 4 and like test them out. There's nothing up there. I'm going to have to see if we actually have bought all the fruit trees. I'm not sure if we have. I might have, but I might be wrong. Let's buy 40 parsnips. There we go, 40 of them. Let's buy 16 kale. Let's buy 16 garlic. And yeah, as much as we can possibly buy. Let's buy 200 cauliflowers. Even if we can't plant everything, that's fine. Yeah, there we go. We spent something like 30,000. Sounds reasonable, I would say. Let's buy 16 more garlic. There we go. Anything more? Let's buy a few more of the bean starters. And yeah, there we go. Yeah, we have now spent a lot of money buying seeds, but and I have no any sort of illusion that we will be able to plant all of this. I hope we will get most of the things planted, but I don't think we will get all of it. That seems a bit unreasonable, to be honest. I think what we should do is put these away a bit. I'm going to plant the jazz flowers. And there we go. And yeah, we just need to water them once. And then the sprinkler will take care of the rest. And after that, we just need to make sure to harvest the honey and not the flowers. That's actually something to be careful with when you harvest honey, is that you don't harvest the flower. Because that is very easy to do by mistake. I have done it more than once, and that's why we have 4 flowers in case we accidentally pick one up. Because the thing is, if you have only 1 flower and you by mistake pick it up, you have to plant a new one, and if you get a harvest of honey before the flower has grown, you get wild honey instead of the special honey. And the special honey is always better than the wild honey, which is why. So even if you pick one up by mistake, it means we have 3 more. So we have some time to plant a 4th one, and we will still get the special honey. Something isn't really... I'm clicking and yeah, something isn't really working as it should. It seems like. Alright, rice shoot. Have one there. Let's put you in there. And never ever, I've said this before, but never ever forget to put down fertilizer. It is super easy to forget, and it's super easy to miss a spot or 2. So take your time, place the fertilizer carefully, and if you miss like 1 spot in this kind of massive patch, it's not super big deal, but yeah, try to not miss a spot. It does make a big difference, actually. It's let's start over here. Yeah, we are going to plant as much of this as we can possibly plant. As I said, don't think we are going to be able to get everything planted, but hopefully most of them will be. I will possibly not plant all of the cauliflowers, but I will try to plant all of the different crops. We have something of everything going. I have 72. Let's bring up the calculator quickly. I can't be bothered with doing this math in my head. Then minus 72, and we get 128 in this patch. So we have 128 cauliflowers planted. That's quite a lot. That is quite a lot. What we need to do now is to water all of this, because it's the first day, so we need to water all of it by hand. What you could do, and this is something you actually could do, you might want to do it, and it is to not water at all. If you have sprinklers for everything, you could actually say that, okay, I'm not going to water. I'm going to let the sprinklers water when the new day comes around. So that means that you will lose out on 1 day of growth for your crops, but you're possibly going to be able to get a lot more grown started on the second day, because you actually had stamina, energy rather, as it's called in this game, to plant everything. Let's see, something right. I'm going to keep the normal cheese for the time being. Going to sell the other stuff, but I'm going to keep this to get energy. And let's and here we need to do this. Is going to hopefully work as I want it to. I have actually never tried this setup to automate the what do you call it? The crops, impossible crops, like stuff that is on trellis and so on. I have never really tried to automate them like here. And it's getting dark, so it's getting increasingly difficult to actually see stuff. And I don't think I have sap. Nope, I don't have enough sap. So it's going to have to be dark. I'm sorry if you can't see much. I'm sort of barely able to see myself. And the most important thing about seeing where you have put down fertilizer, I can't see any of that, sadly. But yeah, that should be all of it. And yeah, we can now walk all the way around. All the way around on all sides, which means that we should be able to harvest as much as possible. I'm actually going to need to buy 4 more, which means that I don't want to water them now, but I'm going to water them tomorrow. What I need to do is go and close for the animals, which is going to be easier to handle them tomorrow. We also need to remember to pick up the pickaxe tomorrow. Let's plant the rice shoot, and the rice is something we should plant close to water, it said. One, two, three, four, 5. We are cutting it close. And boom. Off to bed. I need to go to bed. I'm going to keep the cheese, actually. Let's cut it even closer by selling the goat cheese. But yeah, I'm going to keep the normal cheese so I can actually have some energy regen for planting. And as you could see, we are very, very short on time. So getting all your crops up and going is most likely not going to be possible the first day of spring, the second year. Once you have gone through winter and you have a decent supply of money, getting your massive farm up and running is most likely not going to be possible. And yeah, my gold pickaxe is ready. I am now selling higher quality fertilizer as well as new crop selection. See you soon, Pierre. Okay. I sort of knew that, but I'm not sure why that comes like the second day. I have no idea if you need to water this. Maybe I'm just watering just in case. I have actually no idea how rice works. You might need to water, but you also might not. I'm not sure. I really have no clue. Yeah. I wasted, I think, a fertilizer, but okay, that's fine. Before we go into town, we need to take care of the animals. I strongly suggest that you take care of your animals the first thing you do on the day. That way you can just forget them and do what you need to do and like what you need to focus on, and actually is going to take up a lot of your time, whereas this, if you speed through it, is quite quick. It goes by quite quickly and gets done fairly easily. Let's see. I'm having some clicking problems, but here we go. Oh, normal eggs. I'm not sure if iridium eggs are... whatever. Let's run it through the mayonnaise maker anyway. Yeah, let's run off into town. And when it comes to the question I had, probably should have kept those. Do I have any laying around? Oh yeah, I have two. Okay. But yeah, I had a question. What crop should you buy in bulk? And I would say cauliflowers. Especially your second year, you should buy cauliflowers. In the first year, I would probably go with parsnips, mostly because they are quick, so you can squeeze in a bit more of them. The reason why I say that you might want to do that is because words, stuff and things, words just won't come out of my mouth. At least not in the way I want it. But yeah, anyway, you you want to... Yeah, completely derailed. Oh. Maybe I'll remember. Just move this a bit. There we go. But yeah, right, parsnip. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, you want parsnips in the beginning, like the first year of the first spring of the first year. You want to buy a lot of parsnips. You also want cauliflowers, but you probably want more parsnips because they are quick, so you level up quicker in your farming. Since, if I remember correctly, you gain XP, farming XP, by harvesting, which means the more crops you can harvest net you more XP, I think. I'm not 100% sure about that. What the difference is, if one is better than the other, but yeah, let's buy, I would say 16 rhubarb. Or should we buy more? Buying more of you. No, let's keep it at 16. Yeah. And let's go back. Make sure to make use of the day as much as we can on the farm. And we're back. Thank you, Pam, for driving me back and forth. Shove that away. And let's see, we should plant these before we forget. And yeah, we now have the golden pickaxe. Should be very careful there. There we go. We can break the rocks. Now I could shift these again, but nah. No, I'm going to do it. Let's do it. There we go. Now I can do these, and I can use the other ones as measurement to see where I need to put them. Don't need to count. There we go. Now we just need to hoe all the ground around here, and I'm not going to be fussy about keeping the crops super organized. It depends a bit. I'm probably going to plant them one on one, but if I plant all the rhubarb and then all the of one thing and then the next thing and so on. There we go. And a lot of energy has disappeared. Thankfully, we have some cheese if we need to eat something, which we probably will need to do. And animals are loud, at least for me. Have to be a bit careful so they don't eat all of the grass and run out of food. Because that would be not what we want. It would be nice if they could keep eating the grass outside instead of eating the hay. Since I'd rather keep that for the winter. Put that away. The next thing we plant is the potatoes. Let's see how much space we are going to need for that. Probably all of this. Yeah, all of the remaining space. Yeah, we're going to have to make more. Oh my god. Never ever have anything close to the farm which you need to remove with a pickaxe or an axe. Yep, I'm going to have to buy one more potato. One. Hopefully I can get there before. And it's Tuesday. Thankfully, he's not closed. It's not a Wednesday, so it's actually not closed. Good. Potato, 1. Ah, that was a massive failure. Here we go. I took the opportunity to sell the stuff I had. So let's see. Do we need to waste any more time? Hopefully not, is the answer. Well, let's water this. Yeah, here you can see the reason why you want to make sure you upgrade your watering can during winter. At least to gold. Like, after the first year, you should have gold watering can, and at least one of your pickaxe or axe should be gold as well. But it just makes the game so much easier on the second year if you make sure you have the watering can gold and axe or pickaxe gold. Hopefully both of them, but not necessary to do that. Let's put you up there. And let's put you there. What we're going to need to do is, because we have 40 parsnip seeds, that's 5 of these sprinklers. 16 kale is 2 of them, and 32 garlic seeds are 4 of them, so 6, 11. I need to make 11. I should be able to make 11 of them. The question is, do we have enough time to plant everything as well? I think the answer to that is no, we don't. But we'll see. I think the best option is actually to go here. And here we go. I'm going to do this one and then side the rest here. There we go. We then move you to sit there. Put you there and you there. That's not obstructing other than the field of view. Need to move you. I need to at least plan it out. Put you there. 5 more. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Oh, and whatever. Put you there. I'm not going to plant. I'm just going to do this, which is called hoeing, if my brain can remember the words. Which isn't really guaranteed at this point. That way we can hopefully not need to do that much. Oh my god, don't get stuck. You know what? Don't know why. Sometimes the mouse click seems to not register that I have released, and it just gets stuck in the position of where it's preparing. Oh, come on, come on. There we go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 88 spots. Let's just have done this correctly. I might have to do one more. This parsnips need, because it's 5 and it's 8 each. 8 40 divided by 8 is 5, so that's 5. The kale is 2. That's 7. The garlic is 1 less than the parsnips, which means that's 4. So that's, yeah, that should be as much as we need. If we take these into our inventory. Oh, wrong box. And I need, let's see. Yeah, 89. How much do we need? My god, I can't count. It's embarrassing. 40. plus 16 plus 32, it's 88. Yeah. So we need 88 basic fertilizer, which means we can put the other 91 away. Ah. There we go. Sometimes I haven't played for a while, and you could say that's an excuse why I'm misclicking, but it's not only that, I would say. It's some general derp, because a lot of these clicks shouldn't be that hard. But did I remember to put these in? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Before we go to bed and end the episode, I think what we should do is shove this one away, organize, and do this and this. And I'm going to make sure that after this episode, I actually do one more episode and get the planting done. You could say that I don't want to take a break or anything before I have actually done all of this. But yeah, as you can see, it takes a lot of time to set it up. It can take, depending on how big you go, it can take a lot of time to actually get everything up and running. Oh, yeah, I'm going to pick this up. We do have sort of enough time to do this. We are getting 26 crystal fruit. That is so good. Yeah, crystal fruit wine, 26 of them. That is going to be a lot of money. And let's go in and go to sleep before we pass out. And yeah, I would probably say that if we hadn't derped with a lot of the clicks and the one potato getting destroyed, we could have possibly done slightly more, but who knows? Maybe not. But yeah, so let's go to sleep and see how much money the crystal fruits gained us. The crystal fruit wine got us 16,380 gold. And I think with that, I'm just going to very quickly answer the question I started with this episode, which is, which crop should you buy in bulk of your first day? As I said before, I would go with either cauliflower or rhubarb, since it's the highest value crop. But you could go for something like green beans, go crazy with green beans, since they are repeating. You just need to set it up and it just goes, and you can do whatever you want, and you will every so often be able to harvest and get a decent amount of money out of it, especially if you put it through preserve jars, if I remember correctly. So yeah, but that is going to have to be it for this episode, and we're going to continue and finish the planting of all the crops in the next episode. So stay tuned for that. And for now, thanks for watching. Goodbye. And I hope I'll see you in the next one.